Iowa, and welcome to week 13, but we are still in the official series. This is actually the final week of the season. We had a leap year this year, so we get a 14-week season, a week 14, with the 13th week being the final race of the official season, and then we get week 14, which is going to be the usual updates and maintenance week that iRacing has at the end of every season. We're here at Iowa in the nighttime, which means top line is going to be very good, and it's going to be very, very difficult to pass. That was a bad run to the line. I'm the number 3. I can do a .6, barely. But not like that. I was way too high right there. I was running kind of the middle to top line in 1 and 2 and was getting that to work pretty good, but I don't think that's where the speed is, at least to start off with. Let's try and go down here. Just need to be careful not get loose on exit. This is not going to be a very good qualifying effort, I'm afraid. See if we can get a little bit better in 3 and 4 without getting sideways. Not terrible. Improve it by half a second. A 5.25 is actually my best time I've done, so I'm happy with that. Probably not going to be the best out here. I bet we see quite a few .4s and .3s maybe even. We'll see. We got Whirlin in here. Number 14 car, we'll give him a good luck. I'm pretty happy with it. We're still P2 on that qualifying run. That lap did not feel good. Alright, we dropped to P3. I did not think we'd get a .5 out of it. But not that many people have actually put in a lap. But hopefully we can survive, finish this race, or finish this season out on a good note. We got 45 laps. Tires will definitely come into play. I think it's going to be getting tight. Here at Iowa, it's always a struggle off the corner getting loose. And with the extra speed you're carrying through the corners here in the dark, that makes it even slicker. You would think it would give it a lot more grip, but that, I think, just makes you carry more speed through the corner, and that gets you sideways quicker compared to the daytime. It's tough around here during the daytime as well, if you're really pushing it. But yeah, up there where I was like that, not good to start off with because of the huge bumps on entry to 1 that want to shoot the car up towards the wall, and when you're right up by the wall to begin with, doesn't give you a lot of room for error. But I think as the tires wear out, it's just going to be impossible to pass on the bottom. The top's just going to be able to carry all the momentum. Usually how it works out in like second half of the race or the last 20 laps, everyone's just right along the wall. During the night races here anyway, it seems like that's usually what happens. I try to run that like 1 lane up off the bottom most of the time here, which is good for saving right front, for me anyway. I'm happy with a .5. I didn't think we'd get anywhere close to that. Still sitting 4th. I don't think it matters too much which lane we start off in to start with here. I think the bottom's going to be fine. You just got to watch the looseness. You just cannot get it sideways, and this thing will jump out quickly on you if you're not careful. Who all's left to go? We got a couple people disconnecting with some 2X's. This guy's done. Oh, we're on replay. These two have left. A few people spun out there. We're still waiting on somebody, even though everyone's got a checkered flag, probably because they have left and rejoined, and that's going to make us wait the rest of the time anyway. That's fine. We drop to 5th, starting on the inside. That's okay. It's top half of the field. I'm happy with a top 5 starting spot. Hopefully we just have a good solid run, a good solid race, have some fun to finish out this season. And after we came away from Monza with net positive results, we can't be too upset after a bad homestead. But hopefully I do a little bit better here now that we're finally back at a normal track than I did at Homestead, because that was a really bad showing at Homestead. So hopefully we'll redeem it a little bit here. But Iowa, never been my best track, but I can run good here sometimes. Cross our fingers that this will be one of those times. We got a good starting spot. We can just maintain and keep the tires on it. Don't get it too sideways. Don't get it too loose. And heat them up too bad. Then we should be alright.
Necessary.
Is it normally 45 laps when we race here? I feel like it's usually 40, but maybe it's always 45. It seems like it's been a while since we've been here. But this is one of the classic Iowa, or classic ARCA races here at Iowa. This place is always a fan favorite. People on the forums.
Waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. You don't get any extra.
A lot of people would race this
so let's be
only.
smart out there.
Put it on the track for 12 weeks and they'd have fun. I'm good once every couple seasons, but not that often. I do enjoy this track though.
Let's hit the tires. Make them last the rest of the race.
Alright, man. Line up on the inside row. Pit road is
Turn
closed.
this off in
Pit
case
stop
we
is on.
need a fast repair, but we're going to think positive and say that we won't need it. Whirling in the 14 there, just behind us on the outside in the Reese's car. And we got Ryan Newman Alltel car behind us. And the 2 with his gold car is blinking a little bit. Hopefully that will clear up
Alright, man,
before
we're
we
going
go green.
next time by.
Really got to watch the start on the bottom. Bumps in 1 can get it sideways, and the exit of turn 4 is so tricky on the bottom. It can jump out super fast and just spin you right around. Let's try to do our best, keep away from the seams if we can. And close out season 4 on a good note. That's what we're hoping for here. Coming to the green.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Green comes out pretty early. We get a good jump on the row behind us.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Nice and easy down into the corner.
Still there?
Big bumps, got to watch it. He's going to easily take the momentum around us, and the 11's going to come up here as well, but that's fine. I just wanted to make sure we didn't slide up the track into him.
Still there? Hold your line.
Going to lose this spot as well, but then we should be able to slot in, and we'll be
All clear, all clear.
in, I guess we're in 6th now, but that's fine. And let's get into a rhythm if we can. Maybe we can keep this gap to the people behind us. Let's run down here by the yellow line. We got some people behind us on the top pushing hard. 17 car, I gotta think that's going to end up hurting his tires in the long run. So if he gets alongside us, then we will concede the position, and hopefully we can have an opportunity to get it back later. Yeah, he's pushing really hard right now. I don't think that's going to last the whole time. Oh, and we sort of overdrove it. Yeah, we're keeping pace with the people in front of us right now. Doing fine. Just running down here. Anybody that wants to push harder than me right now certainly is welcome to. But I feel like saving my right front is going to be more important. I don't even know if I'm doing a very good job of it. '17 though is going way quicker than everybody up here right now. Most people sticking low. A couple people just grabbed the wall. I think the 4 did and 17 did. Almost 3 wide for the lead there. Trying to watch ahead while I'm going through the corner. Exit turn 4 is dangerous.
The leader did a 23.771.
Got a little gap behind us, so that's good, but it's kind of maintaining. Okay, that got a little sideways on me. '17's going to be up past it for the lead here in a second. And now my phone's ringing. Okay, the 15 behind us is starting to catch up a little bit, it looks like. I feel like I'm overdriving entry. They're able to pull away on exit. Back it up just a little bit if we can. Try and carry some more momentum out of the corner instead of wasting it all scrubbing off speed on entry. '17 is in the lead and pulling away. We'll see how long he can keep it up there. He may just be way better than we are. But I've seen that happen many times, and I've been in the car doing it before too, where I push really hard and think I'm just flying, and then all of a sudden everyone comes flying by me like I'm sitting still because I just toasted my tires. Man, I really don't feel like I'm doing a great job saving them. But hopefully it won't be too bad. It's not going to be as bad as it would be if it was daytime. It's the cooler track temps, but I think it's going to be tight still. I think it's still going to get tight. '17 could have the right idea, though, with how tough it's going to be to pass, I think, later. You can just get ahead of everybody and then make them have to fight really hard to get back around you. It looks like he's already started to fall back now. He's relinquished the lead, and I think he caught the wall again. 5 car, I believe, going low, up for the lead. 15's caught back up pretty quickly there. We still got a long ways to go in this one. A lot of people hitting the wall on exit, both ends of the track. Yeah, even if I wanted to get back up there and get back to 5th, I don't think I'm quick enough to do it right now. We just gotta hope our tires will be okay at the end. Maybe we'll be able to do something then, but right now I'm just not quick enough. '15's running a bit higher behind us, it looks like. I nearly hit the wall. That's going to carry his momentum off the corner better than we are right now. We could lose another spot here. And the 9 back behind him is catching up. But I've still... Oh, they're making contact ahead. 3 wide. Oh, and they're getting turned. Where's he going to end up? Up the track. And looked like he just turned right to intentionally wreck him after they made contact. That's why I went low on entry. It looked like he was going to go back up the track, but I didn't think he'd just turn right like that. That puts us back to 5th. 17 is in 2nd still. He survived that.
I mean, I actually grabbed you, but you saved that, and you did not come back up the track.
It looked like... It didn't look like he'd saved it, but I couldn't really see his car, but it looked like after he got past the A-pillar, he just turned it back to the right to wreck him after the contact. Now we've got a huge gap behind us, so that really helped us. But not what you want to see. Got the 2 car there going to the pits. I think he was the one that got destroyed when he turned back right. Maybe he got loose and overcorrected. Obviously he was spinning down there. So maybe he just overcorrected it, but it looked like pretty deliberate. Just from my perspective, we'll get a better view in the replay. But we're in decent shape now. Just don't do anything crazy. We're all going to get bottlenecked here by the look of it, because the outside's going to be so tough to pass. Five gets around the 17. We could maybe sneak to the outside of the 4. I don't think that would be a good idea right now.
You got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
4's going to try and
Outside.
throw it in. Nope. He keeps it down there. I grabbed the apron. We could have maybe completed that pass right there had we not grabbed the apron and gotten loose.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
He must have caught the wall or something. That makes our pass easy. Puts us up to 4th.
Did a 24.18.
I don't know if we've got any speed for these two. We'll see. Got lots of laps left still. 20 to go once we cross the line here. Careful of that looseness.
Alright, man, 20 to go. Go get him.
Can we hold on for 20 more laps here? They're running pretty high in 3 and 4. And a bit lower in 1 and 2. Maybe we should move up the track in 3 and 4. Probably better, because it is so loose on the bottom, and it did not feel that loose in the top in 3 and 4. That wasn't very good, though. We got tight. It took too long to get back on throttle. We got the 9, who's over a second behind us right now, and then a lap car. Can move the brake bias if we need to as well. We might need to.
Got one outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
We can catch up to them, but I don't have any idea how we're going to make this pass. Unless we can maybe sneak around the 4 here. Don't think we're going to get there in time.
I believe it's due to 24.266. Inside. Still there.
Maybe we can complete it.
Stay high. All clear, all clear. Inside.
He leaves us the room. We're going to carry the momentum. But we'll probably just be swapping back and forth with the 5 here. Or with the 4, trying to pass the 5. We'll go low again here.
Got one outside. Still there. All clear, all clear. Got one
We actually
outside.
clear him, but
Still
not
there.
going to complete the pass. And the 4's going to get back around us.
Dude, really? Really, 17?
Still there.
You fucking moron.
You're clear high, clear high.
Just can't do anything on the bottom. Like I said at the beginning,
Still there. All
just
clear,
can't do
all
anything
clear.
on the bottom, and here comes a lap car gonna get
Stay low.
mixed in,
All clear, all clear.
so we can't get
Got
back
one
to the top
outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside.
for no reason whatsoever.
Still there. What's the line? Alright, man, that car's a lap now. Still there. What's the line?
What's up when you get that stuck out and I can't even fucking apologize?
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high.
Alright, that did let the 9 catch up a little
Got
bit,
one
but
outside. Stay low.
Hey, what
we
is
got
your
some
problem?
contact
Clear
here.
high,
Seriously.
clear high.
I raced you clean as hell. What the hell is your problem?
Some issues happening. I wish the 11 would get up and around these two so we could actually get back to racing
We have 10 to go.
instead of sitting in our way. In 16th, racing no one. You say 10 to go? I think he did.
Inside. Believe it.
11 opens the door again on the 4.
3. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high.
Try and sneak around him here.
All clear, all clear.
Thought the 11 was going to put us in the wall, so I had to lift. Puts us back to 3rd.
Inside. You're back in 3rd.
Now I went way
Clear
too
low,
high there.
clear low.
Ugh.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Would be nice if the 2-lap down guy, or whatever he is, would get out of our race. Now we just got to maintain here, and hopefully the 9 can't get around us. I don't know if we're going to get another opportunity to get around the 4. Been having a good race though with him. All he has to do though is hold the top, and we'll never be able to get around him because the way this track works at night.
Five to go at the line.
You're going well, Big Meadow.
We are going well. That is true. 5 laps to go. Lap car squeezes up in front of the 4 to take his line away. For no reason. Racing for nothing. We got second, third, and fourth battling for position with 5 to go, but 14th place here with no one around him, making sure he gets involved. Just irritating. He hasn't done anything wrong, it's just irritating.
Did a 24.454.
Is the 4 going to get a run and try and go to the inside of him? Well, he may not need to now. Is he just pulling out of the way?
Got one inside.
Yeah, he could have done that 15 laps ago. Doesn't matter now, though. We're not going to get back to the 4. Unless he tries to pass the 5 and gets stuck on the bottom again. Which he could.
Alright, man.
But we got white flag. He's going to have to do it quick, and we're going to have to get there, and we are pretty far back now. He's going to go for it. Are we going to be able to get there and get to his outside before we get to the entry to 3? No, we are not.
Outside. Still there. Stay low.
Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. I don't know. I think he got it.
Good win, Larry. I was, it was a good fight.
There's
He barely got it. That was close. Good racing there with the 4.
Good job, driver.
Would have been a lot better had the 11 not gotten
Car
involved.
indeed.
But I think we probably would have ended up the same way we did. Because the reason we got back around the 4 the second time was because the 11 was on his outside. But we made it pretty close there at the end. We'll give him a good race. '83-'87, so we could have been pushing harder by the look of it. Let's see how close that finish was, because we nearly got there. We nearly got there. That was a good race, though. Good, clean race between us up there for the final race of the season. Guess we better look from this view. Oh, if we just got the... Oh, man, look how close. Look how close. We nearly got there. Just could not carry enough momentum on the bottom. I thought maybe we'd be able to do it just to get to the line. He was going to be back ahead of us by the entry to the corner, but it was the final lap, so we had to try. We weren't going to be able to get around him on the outside there. Ooh, that was a fun race. We get a 4th, 0x. And that's a decent way to finish off this ARCA season. We've had a really good season overall. I'm pretty happy about that. Even with that crappy Homestead race that we did, we've had a really decent season. Let's take a look at all the incidents. 2's blinking a little bit at the start, I think. Just some net code into the wall. Probably a lot of what we were seeing there. That might be a real hit. Just barely, though. A lot of that net code, though. And then 8 car is going to get the wall. That is a real hit. That's a real hit as well that time. He's still up in the lead at this point, I think. Just overdriving entry really bad. And that's why he couldn't stay up there and why he was going so much quicker than everyone else. Ooh. Just gets caught on the wall and then pulls it off, and then there's a little contact, but they all keep it going straight. They don't actually wreck, so that's good. And then they're 3 wide here. 13 comes up, and that puts him in the wall, unfortunately. Worland had room to go up, but he was holding his line, and he had the call on the outside probably, so he didn't know how low he should have kept it, and the 13 just came up. Unfortunately, we'll see what happens here. Oh, that makes sense. The 11 was this guy. That makes sense why he was racing everyone disrespectfully. Yeah, he just didn't look like he just turned it right. Unfortunate for the 2 though. That just completely wiped him out. Nowhere he could go. He was in 5th. Was he behind us? No, he was right in front of us. A couple spots in front of us. Yeah, I don't think he just turned it right. I think he just bounced off the wall and was trying to save it. But, right up the track, and then he was mad about it. Decided to get mixed in with all our races, and he gets clobbered again by the 19 coming through. Because they're all up there, and then by the time they start rolling, 19 can't slow down in time. And that ends his race. Then that's a real wall hit. This is when we're trying to get around him. I think he drags the wall. Oh, on entry he gets stuck to it, and then that causes him to overdrive and get stuck to it again, and we're able to clear him. We had a good race though once we got to 4th and 5th. Yeah, I don't know what that was. 17. He probably has the wheel cranked really hard left because it's just not turning. No, he doesn't. He's just loose and chasing it up the track. And then he tries to pull it off the wall, and then it starts fishtailing on him, and then just wipes out the 6. Unfortunate for the 6 there. Then 8 comes up into him, into the whirling. I think he was a little bit low that time, but I think everyone was fighting the handling there up top. And that's the car we saw sitting down on the apron towards the end. And that's it. So, 4th place, we had a decent race there with the 4 car. We were never going to be able to pass the 5. I mean, he could just hold the top the whole time, and no one was ever going to be able to make it happen unless they did the massive slide job move. But that's really dangerous to do in officials. But look at that, 0.002 was the difference between 3rd and 4th there. Really good finish. That was a good battle. Even though lap car was mixing in, I think we ended up pretty much where we were going to be anyway. I don't think we were going to be able to beat the 4 had we not been able to get around him when the 11 was on his outside. But top 5, 0x, can't complain about that. Had a decent race, and that's a good way to finish out the season. I'll try and get another race in this week if I get time. I don't know what it's going to be though, but hopefully I can find something fun, and then next week probably won't be anything to race, so we'll have to see about that. But yeah, that is ARCA for Season 4. That was a fun season. Probably one of my better seasons ever in terms of points and finishing position. I have no idea what the points are. I don't care about the points at all, but we had a lot of good finishes, and I know my didn't have very many incidents this season, which is always a good sign. So yeah, that was fun, and thanks for watching. We'll continue next week for week 14, and then season 1 of 2025. Can you believe it?